Hey everyone, got a new toy today from Harbor Freight. It is the Braun Underhood rechargeable work light with 1200 lumens. It's pretty big, as you can tell, the way it sits on my workbench. Now let's get this opened up. So in the box you will find the light itself, this little owner's pamphlet or owner's manual, and the charger. Now this is the power button, two settings, low, high. As you can tell here, it's got, this rotates. You got the clear striated, and the opaque or the diffused setting or lens. Charge is here, the charging port. Battery indicator, power button. These little arms here, they do adjust. You just press the button on the side, adjust it out, and it does snap into place. Looks like you got a 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle. So I'm just gonna have it like this. Now the charge on high is 4 hour, on low it's I believe 12 or 13 hours on a single charge. What I mean by that is the battery time on high is 4 hours, the battery time on low is 12 or 13 hours. So enough of that, let's get it hooked up to the Hellcat. Here it is now. Have it clamped on the hood of the Hellcat. Now these arms or these feet or whatever you want to call them, they are rubberized, so they're going to be non-marring. Rub it like that, not happening anything, not scratching. These little tabs kind of secure it in place. These are the little extension arms. And yeah, as you can tell, just sits like that. Now let's see it in action. Right now I have my LEDs overhead and the ones over my workbench on. Let's get them turned off. All right, so I got the lights turned off. As you can tell, it is nighttime here. And this is what we got. Now this is on low. It's nice and bright. Like I said, 12 to 13 hours on low. You can see, get a nice view of everything. So this is the engine bay, and this is the rest of my garage. See? And the engine bay. So this is clear. I'm gonna rotate it to the clear striated and opaque. So there we go. Now I'm gonna put it on high. Let me switch it back to the clear. Go off. So low, high. One thing that I do like is if you have it on low for more than like 5 seconds and then you press it again, it shuts it right off. You don't have to cycle through low, high, off, low, high, off. You can just go from low directly to off. So this is high right here. Again, let's walk back over here. Hopefully it comes out good on the camera. This is what it is looking like. Right there. And so this is clear striated, and then clear diffused. Not much of a difference on camera, but believe me, in person, you definitely can see a difference. So yeah. Now, let me go and get the lights turned back on. Okay, so the lights are back on. And even with the lights on, you can still see how bright. Like I have those. Well, these are warm LEDs. This is a cool LED, so it's blue light, I think. A lot brighter. So even in this garage with all these lights on, you can still tell the difference. It looks, I don't know, more natural. So off, on, high. All right. And yeah. So one of the cool things that I do like about this is, let me show you. Let me get this taken off of the hood and put back on the workbench. Now, you can rotate this tube, like I said before, to give it the different filters, but the light bar itself will always be pointing in this direction, always pointing up basically. So what I like about it is you can actually adjust it a wee bit. So let's say, so these are my quick jacks here. These go under the car so I can lift the entire car up. Let's say that I'm underneath the car and it's dark under there, even on a bright sunny day, or if I'm working in my garage, you can imagine how dark it would be under there. So what I love about this is you can actually pull these feet down, and I'll show you. And depending on how much clearance you need, you can fold the feet down like that and just slide it under the vehicle with you while you're working on it to eliminate the entire undercarriage or a lot of the undercarriage. Now, with this car being so low to the ground, I'm probably gonna have to use it in this fashion, or actually no, once I get it up in the air, I won't have to use it in any particular fashion. Actually, what I would do, just to kind of relieve some of the stress on this little joint right here, is I'll probably just have it pushed like that, so where it sits up a bit higher, and just have this whole bar underneath it, because the quick jack lifts it about 2.5 feet in the air, so it's definitely enough clearance to have it in this configuration. Now let's say that you're working on the interior of your car and you need some more light than the ones that come from the factory. So they're real weedy, they're not very bright, they're not very strong. So you go ahead and bring your underhood light in, and look at this. Lights up the entire interior. So if you need to do some work on the interior of your car and you don't always want to have these interior lights on, draining your battery or whatever, especially after working here for a long period of time, or if you're working in here and you have to disconnect the battery, of course, because what else are you going to be doing inside your car, you can go ahead and have this on to where you can still have power in here, or not power but light in here. And as always, it does clamp here, rubberized, remember, non-marring, so you can rub it. No damage to the paint or the clear coat. Rub it really good. See, nothing happening to it. Here we are on the passenger side, and I'm pretty sure if you wanted, you could bring the arm all the way down here to give you more space to work on the interior right there. So this is what it looks like with just the light bar on. And I've just shut off the lights again in my garage. Here you go. Look at this. Still so much light to work around in here. So check it out. Pretty awesome, huh? We're back on the workbench. So this was not a review, it was more of a preview, just showing what it can and can't do. I do like it so far. So I'm definitely going to be using this on the Challenger, on my Durango, which isn't here right now, and then my Nitro as well. One of the things that I do love about this is you can, let's say that it's been a really long session, you drain the battery completely, either of the 4 hours or the 13 hours, 12, 13 hours, or you used it last, you didn't charge it, and oh, you got to use it again. That's fine. The charging port here on the side, simply pull it out, or I got to do it with both hands, but let's see here. Charging port. Just pull the little rubber grommet out, plug in the charger right here, plug it in, and you can actually use it while it's charging. So you can have it on and charging all at the same time. So here we go. It's plugged up right there. It is charging. You can tell because it's blinking. And let's go ahead and turn it on. So it's on and it is still charging. So you can use it while it's charging. Once it's fully charged, just unplug it and then go ahead about your day. Use it to finish up the job. Again, this is the Braun Underhood rechargeable work light. 1200 lumens. I did pick this up today at Harbor Freight for $50. You can't beat that price. Again, this was just a preview, not a review. I'm going to use it a few more times, maybe update this video and let you know how it's treating me. Of course, I'll see you guys in the next video.